Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits. Today, looking at another beer that was sent to me from Johan in Sweden. So thanks a ton to Johan for the beer. You the man, dude. He's really been sending quite a few beer mails lately because of all the crazy hops being released over in Gothenburg in Sweden. Like all the crazy stuff coming from Stigbergets and OO Brewing. And he's been kind enough to send pretty much all they've released so far for reviews that hasn't been available here, which is so awesome. Thanks a ton, dude. But we're actually taking a break now from the hops. About damn time. Even though I have even more reviews of hoppy beer coming. We need to take a break soon as well and say, let's get some Christmas beers going too. But today, guys, we're looking at, I think it's going to be my first review of a Närke beer. So Närke over in Sweden, they're pretty famous for their Närke Kaken Stormaktsporter back in the day, which was at one point, I think, one of the highest rated imperial porters or stouts in the world. Very high up there on the list. I don't know if they actually make that anymore. But yeah, this should be really interesting. This is the Närke Kulturbryggeri Göranssons Ambassadör Barley. So Göranssons Ambassadör Barley on 10.8%, aged in McMurray whiskey barrels. And McMurray is a Highland single malt whiskey, and this is specifically smoked whiskey barrels. So has had a smoked McMurray whiskey. I've never had a McMurray whiskey, but Johan actually said he did not like this too much because he hates that peaty smoke. But he thought I'd like it because I really enjoy that. So awesome of him to send this one. I think this is probably, it also says Momos Fa, which is like grandmother's granddad's dad. So I think it's a reference to some history with some persons as artists, something like that. I'm not entirely sure of the reference. I didn't look it up. So all I looked up was a little whiskier. But should be interesting to try some Närke beer. I've had actually a decent amount because they've been at CBC a few times, but yeah, I think I might have tasted some in videos too, but I just never reviewed any. So we got the Ambassadör's Barleywine poured, and yeah, well, that looks like a barley wine in the glass. Really, really dark, kind of brown type color. Very murky too, actually. You don't get much light through it. It's a bit hazy, but nice kind of ruby red tones coming through the glass as well. Not much head, understandable for the ABV too and barrel aging, but it's a nice kind of little bit of a beige, off-white, more beige film or a little lace of a head, but it looks nice. Let's check out the aroma. Wow. That is PDS. Fuck. If you don't like peated aromas in beer, or peated whiskey for that matter, this might not be up your alley. Holy shit. I mean, the peat is really dominating that kind of minerally, umami-esque peaty smokiness. It's got a little bit of a caramel and dark fruit undertone. It definitely smells like English-style barley wine, which is what I prefer instead of like the super hoppy American-style ones. There's definitely some kind of dark fruit and breadiness underneath. Yeah, and a little bit of maybe berries and caramel, but it's kind of hard to pick up because the freaking barrel is just so intense. With like oak, there's a hint of vanilla there too, but dry dark fruit and all those things. It smells really like intense and like quite complex, but again, that's insane amounts of peated whiskey. Smells really nice though. Smells something that's gonna be my alley because I love peated whiskeys. So thanks a ton to Johan for this one. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh, dude, that is fucking awesome. Actually pretty nice that it's only in a 25 centiliter bottle too, because then you can easily drink this on your own. Sometimes when these kind of 10+% barley wines and whatnot come in bigger bottles, they get a bit hard to drink. But wow, this is awesome. Perfect winter type beer. Super rich and like thick. Really nice coating, creamy mouthfeel. But again, it is super freaking peaty. Like peaty and sweet. Like so much peated malt. If you do not like the peaty whiskey type flavors, you won't like this too much. And the only thing with that is like the peated whiskey flavor and the smoke it kind of dominates so much that it hides a bit of the other nuances in the beer. There's some very nice complexities, but the peated maltiness and intensity is just so in your face that the other flavors are a bit more hidden. But man, really great mouthfeel on it. Lots of like sweet breadiness, like sweet dark brown bread and dark fruits, like dried dark fruits, and super caramelly and fudgy as well. Like a nice like sweet, rich barley wine, but then just with intense layers of smoke. Like prunes and dates and figs, kind of just dipped in scotch, like peaty scotch. And then it's got some sweet malt and some caramel and some kind of toffee, like almost like sticky toffee pudding-esque flavors with lots of like caramel and like sweet flavors. And this was released, when was it? In January this year. I am not tasting booze at all for like almost 11%, 10.8%, almost 11% beer. I'm not tasting like alcohol at all, really. It's got some warmth to it, but I really think the intense peat flavors and the sweetness hides that very well. Really damn awesome barley wine, especially if you're into your peat. So 95, a fucking amazing beer. It's really damn good. But again, beware, if you do not like peat, you will not like this beer because it is peaty as all fuck. But really good stuff. Nice to get a review of a Närke beer up finally, even though it took me, 6 years to do so. Because I've actually had a decent amount of their stuff at, again, as I say, festivals and whatnot. But great stuff, guys. If you've had a chance to try the Närke Kulturbryggeri Göranssons Ambassadör Barley, aged in McMurray peated whiskey barrels, definitely let me know what you thought of it. Really damn good stuff in my mind. So yeah, let me know, guys. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And thanks a ton to Johan for this one. I don't know what I was about to say there. Johan, what? But thanks a bunch, dude. And I want to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.